What's going on, everybody? This is Scarf Chomp Gaming, and today we're going to hit the ranked singles battles again. We left off last time midway through rank 7. Hopefully we're going to hit it up there a few times today. We got a couple team adjustments thanks to Andy the Brahmic over on Reddit. He suggested a couple guys to put on our team in place of Venusaur and Barraskewda. And we are definitely going to give it a try and see how it works out for us. And we'll just get connected here to the online services. We'll get right into a ranked singles battle. So as you can see, we're still, you may not have saw it, but we are still Master Ball tier in doubles, trying to get there in singles before the end of the season. And we got Team 5 here. So you'll notice we did get rid of Venusaur for the Hatterene with Magic Bounce, and then we got rid of the Barraskewda with Rotom Heat. Choice Specs Rotom Heat. Timid Nature. Okay, we got Guppy, rank 7. Let's see what we're going against. So Guppy's got Dracofish, which could be a problem. I think max speed, that thing be like 126 or 133, I don't remember. So we need something faster than that so that we do not get eaten up by a choice scarfed Dracofish. A Conkeldurr would be great in this situation, but we just don't get it. Durant hits pretty hard here. I'm really liking Darmanitan, Durant, and Haxorus. But I also know that Hatterene does okay. So Darmanitan, Durant, Haxorus. If we see the Charizard lead, we're going to assume that he is weakness policy, and we'll just try and do a little bit of damage. We won't get crazy. So he's got 10 seconds left to pick what he's going to do. And now looking at this team, I probably should have brought Primarina because we hurt 1, 2, 3, 4 Mons on that team. And she's pretty bulky when we Dynamax, but oh well. I think we'll be fine with Durant. So a lead with Dracofish. He won't outspeed me because we are choice scarfed. So this actually is a pretty good matchup for us. I don't want to go into the U-turn. I expect him to switch out, so we should get a free Icicle Crash on something. Nope, he stays in. I don't know if this will KO. It should do a lot of damage though. Yeah, we did a good chunk. Here comes the Vicious Rend. It's not going to do double. We should survive. We do. Now, we're stuck. We're stuck because we're locked into Icicle Crash. So as long as we don't miss, we should be sitting pretty high and mighty. If we do miss, we are in trouble though. I don't want to sacrifice anybody yet. That would be a mistake, in my opinion. Here comes the Icicle Crash. We do hit, so Crisis averted, which is always good. All right, so we take down his first Mon. We're gonna outspeed anything he throws at us. We are Guerrilla Tactics, which is why we paired it up with the Choice Scarf. That way we get speed with it. Basically, it's like we're holding the Choice Band and a Choice Scarf at the same time. Now, I would expect potentially a Belly Drum. I don't know. He probably has thick fat, so this probably isn't a bad play. I know a lot of people run the berry, the one that lets you eat the berry faster. I can't think of that off the top of my head. But we do half, so the Citrus Berry here is going to help if he's going for the Belly Drum. Oh, Figgy Berry. But we flinch. We get some hacks. So we might hacks our way to out of rank 7. That'd be cool. We are on a win streak, but I don't know if your streaks reset when you go offline. So now that we got the flinch, I feel like we're due for a miss. And if I'm this person, I'm probably hitting a belly drum this turn. Maybe. Maybe not. I could also see a Dynamax coming. I don't think we could set up. There's the Dynamax, so we called that. So no belly drum, but we're probably gonna get hit by a max spike or max strike, or I guess G-max replenish. I was running with a non-G-max Snorlax for a while, and it was always G-max strike, so that's always stuck in my head. We'll get the Icicle Crash. It would be awesome if we could get the flinch, but yeah, that's not happening twice. So he will find his Figgy Berry here. I think it's 50% chance. Actually, I don't remember for sure. Now we could go into Haxorus. I don't think we can set up, so we're just gonna go into Durant and hit a max Steel Spike, which will increase our defense. I don't see a fire type move on this thing. Maybe it carries the Fire Punch. That would suck. But we'll raise our defense. Max Steel Spike potentially KOs. I don't know for sure. If it doesn't, and he's carrying the Fire Punch, we're in trouble. We would have to go for a Swords Dance then. In that case, if Durant goes down, we have to send out Haxorus against this Dynamax Snorlax. We would definitely have to do that. There is the Max Steel Spike. I don't know if that's enough to KO. It's not, but we did get the defense raise, so let's see what happens. Okay, just another G-Max Replenish, which isn't very effective, and we got a defense raise, so not worried anymore. Perfect. Did find a Figgy Berry, good for him. At this point, it's not going to be enough. He could stall us. We're just going to try and get our defense up again. So there's the Max Guard, which will waste a turn of Dynamax, which is a good play on his part. Definitely a good play. So we're going to go for the Max Steel Spike and get the KO here. Even if this guy has a Protect, we should kill through the Protect, I would imagine. If not, then we just wasted a Dynamax. There we go. Max Steel Spike. Down goes the bulky Snorlax. And we get another defense raise. That was our last turn of Dynamax. And we'll see what we're dealing with in the back. Probably Hydrogen. Nope. Excadrill. So, unless it's Scarfed, we're moving first. The problem is we have to hit. So we'll go for Crunch. That should do pretty good damage. As long as it hits, it does. We won't one-shot, but we do break the Focus Sash. That could have potentially been on there. Earthquake was pretty much guaranteed to come. Oh wow, I forgot about our 2 defense increases, so we eat that. Do we eat another one? What's our health at? I don't know, but Crunch misses here, so that's a problem. Goes for the Horn Drill, we avoid. Interesting strategy there. And we're going to take him down here with this Crunch. Did not expect the Horn Drill. But definitely those 2 defense Raises definitely came in clutch and help us pick up the win. So we are a win away from going into rank 8. We have our opponent with a somewhat similar looking team. Now I see 3 Mons potentially that would carry a Focus Sash. Gengar, Excadrill, Lucario. I've seen it all before. My Rotom Heat does take out 1, 2, 3. I don't really think it takes out Primarina. Maybe it does. If we're G-Max, obviously we're moving first. So I guess you can say 4. We do have the Dark Pulse for Gengar. So I think we want to bring him. I don't see a hugely favored matchup for Darmanitan. I always like Durant, even against the odds. But I feel like he may not be the best play here. I think we gotta go Boom, Boom, and maybe Primarina. No, too much steel. Alright, we'll bring Haxorus. Talk to me into it. I always like to bring Haxorus and really like to hope that we won't need him. That's usually the hope. But if we do, we do. Alright, so there is the Excadrill lead. So you know an Iron Head is coming or something. We know we're moving first. He's got the Mold Breaker. And so you're expecting a Focus Sash. So I'm just going to U-turn out of there. I know we're moving first. I know we're breaking the Sash. I should see what Excadrill's max speed can be before we make the next play. So let's take our time here quick so we can do a quick speed calc on what Excadrill is. Now we're going to have to pick here real quick. 88 base speed, so we should be faster, I would think. Yeah, max stats beneficial is 154. Okay. So we'll send out Haxorus. Hopefully we eat the Iron Head. We do, we're bulky. So I don't... If he brought Gengar, he's gonna look like a genius. Earthquake would take us out, so we have to hit the Earthquake. So he stays in, he doesn't bring it. So maybe that tells me he didn't bring the Gengar. Our Gengar doesn't have Levitate. I don't know why Gengar wouldn't have Levitate. But we do play around the Focus Sash there pretty well. If it even had it. And now we see Mr. Rhyme. I think at this point, let's go for the Iron Tail. See what happens. There's a chance it misses. So what? He's going to Dynamax. I'm not going to waste a Dynamax on this. Now I really wish we had Durant in the back. We don't, but that's okay. I don't think Mr. Rhyme can do a whole lot to Darmanitan. But we also have Rotom Heat, who I'm okay with Dynamaxing to counter Mr. Rhyme. So we do get the Iron Tail hit. It does over half, so we would have KO'd it had he not Dynamaxed. Max Hailstorm is going to definitely take us out. That's fine. And we're going to set up the Sun here in a second. Depending on, I'll check his team before I do that, I suppose. So we are down 1. He is down 1.5. There's no way we don't outspeed. No sense in bringing in Darmanitan. We can keep him in the back. That way, for the last mon, we'll know what to lock into with our Choice Scarf. If we hit Pokemon, he really doesn't have anything that wants to take a Max Flare, so we're definitely going to hit that. We are Choice Specs, so we will get locked into it, but there are worse things in this world. If the Primarina comes, I still don't think we need to switch out. I think we just stick with it. Here comes the Max Flare. That should KO, and then we'll set the Sun. So down goes his Mr. Rhyme. Really wasn't a big threat at all, but he had to Dynamax it for the bulk. We definitely outplayed around his Excadrill with the U-turn. And it's Lucario, so this might be his Focus Sash user, so we're definitely going to want to hit Max Flare, because it's either going to KO or it will take him to 1, and he just cancels the battle. It would have been interesting to know if we were faster than Lucario, so what we probably will do is check his team. Now we got somebody to face. Alright. Rank 8, feeling fresh. We got a Tyranitar. This is the first time I have seen Tyranitar, who pretty much walls Rotom Heat. He has a Rotom Wash, who hurts us there. It's got a Jellicent. I like Durant, and I also hate Durant at the same time. I think Primarina needs to come. Darmanitan is probably going to be our lead. Drapion, wow, I have not seen that in a long time. So we're probably going, well, Water goes 1, 2, but Jellicent walls it. Doesn't necessarily. Where do we lead Durant? Do we lead Durant, Primarina, Haxorus? Let's try it. Nothing like a good Durant lead. What's the worst that can happen in Great Ball Tier 8? Let's see if we can push our luck. Alright, so there's Jellicent, which we kind of thought could be a lead. We do have the Crunch, so we can go for a Max Darkness. We might as well. We'll use our Dynamax early. I'm not sure if they'll Dynamax. We obviously win the speed tier. I'm not in love with the Dynamax. I really haven't seen a Jellicent in this format, so I don't know what it is going to even want to do. Probably something stupid. So no Dynamax, so this should KO. And it does. We are up 3-2. By 4, we're going to lose some HP. Bring in Tyranitar so we can Max Steel Spike. There he is! So, what Tyranitar is going to do is Dynamax. He probably has a weakness policy. We have ways of dealing with him. Plenty of ways to deal with him. Max Flutterby is oddly enough super effective on his Dart typing. I'm surprised his other typing doesn't help. I don't know if we KO. If anything, at least into a quarter. He'll be left with at least a quarter if we don't KO. But Life Orb Hustle is one heck of a strategy. Let's see how it goes. I mean, he's gonna have the weakness policy. You know that's coming, but we KO. We don't even care. I'm not sure if the critical hit mattered. If it did, sucks for that guy. Those can carry Fire Punch. I imagine the battle's just going to get canceled here. There's really no sense in this guy continuing on. So, there is the last Mon. And a Max Steel Spike is going to win it for us. So, since we went 3-0 on the night, we're probably going to end it there. We did get to display Rotom Heat. We didn't use Hatterene yet, but that is fine. Thanks to the suggestion from Reddit, I think we did improve the team a little bit. I felt like we had a couple more checks than we normally do on the ladder. Let's quit battling. Let's see if we ended up going up a rank. I don't think we will. We'll probably be pretty close. Probably be 3/4 of the way there. Let's find out. Oh, a little under. One more win would definitely get it for us. Overall, we're at 16-4. We just went 3-0. Not a bad night. I feel like our team was able to handle some of the matchups a little better than what we previously did. So I think the swaps that we made were pretty good. But we'll have to keep giving it a try and see what happens. But if you liked what you saw here today, we got a nice 3-0. Go ahead and leave a like. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. And as always, if you have a rental team you would like to see me use on the ladder, go ahead and leave that rental code below and we will get to it and make a video.